Welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be messing with the magnets because I think there's some unexplored secrets with the way that magnets work because they've been changed a while ago. They used to be kind of like an anchor block where they just rigidly connect to something, but when I built this, I realized just how strange the magnets really are. So now the weird thing that was happening that made me want to experiment is watch what happens when I just turn away from the heavy object with the magnet. You see that? It's still attached. Oh. And then it comes back to me. Whoa, there goes all my pieces. I love how this thing explodes. So I want to play with that physics thing that happened. I don't know what it is, but it makes me, it feels like a rubber band. Like if you were to attach something to the end of a rubber band and then you were to swing it around, it would stretch out away from you, and then once you stop swinging around, it's gonna come back to, you know, the contracted point. So how cool would it be to create a launcher of sorts that relies on that principle in Trailmakers by throwing it away and then as it comes back, releasing it as it gains that momentum? I don't know if that's going to be possible to do, but that what just happened makes me think it is possible. It's just how heavy does an object have to be to experience that kind of interaction, you know? So I think I have an idea on how to start doing some tests. So I'm going to use an anchor block to rigidly attach a pillar to the ground, and then atop this pillar I will attach a rotating servo, and then atop this rotating servo I will attach a tractor. I guess it's not a magnet anymore. It's a tractor beam, isn't it? It used to be called a magnet, but it is technically now a tractor beam. All right, so then I am also going to need an attachment point that I can detach. I guess you could call it a detachment point. So I will take the detachable block, place it right there. And now I will put my first test object, which I'm just gonna make a cube out of cubes. And this is not gonna be very heavy. This is going to be 164 kilograms. So here's the plan. What I can do is activate the magnet and then detach the cube. And there you go. Now you can see the cube is attached. And then when I press A and D, I can spin the cube around. And right now, it does absolutely nothing because the cube is not spinning fast enough. But there's a lot of things we can do to modify how fast that spins. One is putting up the speed of the rotating servo. Okay, that's a lot faster. But the other main thing we can do is just move it away from the center of rotation, and it will move much faster and experience a much stronger force away from the center. All right, now let's see how this feels. Oh, I gotta move the magnet out there too. My bad. Okay, activate magnet, detach cube, swing cube around. Oh, it's working. Oh, what happened? I did not think it was gonna work with this light of an object. I really thought we were gonna have to go heavier than that. What? Okay. Well, it's easy to reset. Activate magnet, do the thing. All right, I gotta zoom out here. Okay, this is too fast. This is actually too fast for me to really comprehend or see what's going on here. What is going on? This is already like way more of an interesting experiment than I was expecting it to be. I didn't think we're gonna get results this easily. Okay, all right, just pay attention. It's going down? That's weird. All right, I'm gonna lower the speed because my plane was not rotating very fast with the giant bomb underneath it, but the bomb still went way far away and it was like easier to follow what was going on. So that now I need to try to dial that in. So now I'm going half the speed. That definitely feels like half the speed. I'm gonna replace this. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna get way heavier very, very quickly. Because now I'm gonna build it out of these. So we were at 160 something 4 kilograms. Now we're at 1,000 kilograms. So let's see if it can even hold this. Okay, yeah, now we're starting to see this effect. All right, let's spin this around. Oh, it's working. Oh, it's doing exactly what I want. Where'd it go? There it is. This is exactly what I wanted already. This video is going to be too short. There we go. Away. No, don't go down. Okay, I need to make this higher. I need to make this a lot higher. I cannot believe this. I'm so excited right now. We have discovered a new method of projectile launching. Okay, we're higher now, so it shouldn't hit the ground, I hope. There it goes. All right, it hit the ground. Okay. Let's see here. If I just keep going, Oh, that? What? This is some Harry Potter stuff. I'm a wizard. More what are more magnets gonna do? Are magnets together strong, or is it just the same force no matter what? Well, we launched it. Oh no, something broke with the creation itself, I think. Yeah, I think it's actually it's floppy now. Why are you floppy? Oh, you know where's a good place? We should be spawning on top of this right here. All right, I've rebuilt it and I've used half the weight just because I want to see how we are now. Oh, look how stable that is. Whoa, it's working. Look at all the blocks go. Okay. All right, we're back in action. Please don't get unstable again. All right, do you see the potential though? So here, let's try to actually do a manual throw here. I'm gonna try to whip it in that direction, and then when it comes back, I'm gonna release. Okay. Okay, so now more things need to happen for this to get functional. Whoa. I don't want it to go down. How do we keep it from going down? Whoa. There's no way this is gonna be accurate at any point, is it? Sometimes it goes down and sometimes it doesn't. Look at this. Yeah, results are inconsistent. That's gonna make my job very... See, there we go. That's the launch I'm looking for. But is there a way to do that consistently so I can actually aim this thing? Because if we can get any consistency out of this, I can start programming the spin time and the release time, and then we could do the same thing every time, and then we'll have a good time. Now I'm experimenting with making... I'm lessening the weight, but increasing the distance. Whoa! Where'd it go? Okay. You know why the results are inconsistent? Because of this wobbling. So I'm starting from chaos. So I'm always like with that kind of input, yeah, there's no guarantee what's gonna happen. Okay, so... Oh, did you see that? Whoa, it's still going. Hold on. What? This is so crazy. If this was like a real life weapon, this would be the most dangerous weapon to the user ever. Look at the, whoa, whoa. The fact that this is like, the plus sign kind of makes it look even more dangerous for whatever reason. Instead of it being a box, it's like this weird plus thing. I don't know, it has some alien vibes to it when it's a plus sign. I really do feel like I'm a wizard with a wand and just like moving things with my wand. Look at that. Look at that distance for a launch of something so heavy. If I start the spin right at the disconnect, that is the most consistent we can get the starting conditions. Because if I start the spin after the disconnect, like look at how much variability we're putting into the system here. But at the starting position, this is clearly the most stable. Let's copy and paste this. What if we have two of them? Super stable. And then... Okay. I think I'm gonna have one of them be non-detachable. So this is basically a counterweight, which I think is gonna just make it more stable. So now, you can see that. Oh, why are we wobbly again? No, we got the wobbles. I don't know how to cure the wobbles. What's the cure for the wobbles? Anybody know? We're gonna drop the counterweight when we drop the other counterweight. So now, oh, look at that. More stable, but also still wobbles. Okay, so this is my current state right now. If I press release and turn at the same time, that, like, if I just release it going at the perfect time there, like, can I do that again? I want to program the timing in. I'm trying to figure out what the timing is. It just seems like there's no way we're gonna get consistency with this, but let's try to program something. If this one thing can get us a good throw once and then never again, we know that it's just a consistency issue, and this is like, just getting a good throw is going to be the accomplishment. All right, so I'm going to be using logic in ways I'm not used to using it. So I'm going to do a test here. This logic, when I press the shift button, will turn this for 2 seconds. So let's see how that works. All right, ready? That was weird. It seemed to stop and then it didn't stop again. What? 1, 2. Oh, okay. No, it is working. It's just the counterweight dropping, but not the main weight dropping, made it not look like it was stopping at the right time. Okay, so at the same time, that also has to activate this and this. No, the magnet has to be a separate thing, because that has to release at a separate time from when this deactivates. This logic gate will activate the magnet on the same button, but its duration will be a second longer. So now let's see if we have a throw. The magnet never released. I think I gotta turn off this toggle. All right, and go. Wait, did it do it? Did it actually throw it? So this is just a one button press right now. Everything else is automatic. That almost worked. Spin. Okay, nope. The spin needs to go more. It needs to, or more weight. Let's do more weight. It needs to go further away. Why isn't it going farther away anymore? All right, more speed. Let's see how it goes. Why do I feel like we're not getting more speed? Oh, there we go. There we go. That one looked good. Now let's do the same exact thing. See what happens. Completely different result. Look at that. Okay, why? All right, let's extend it. All right, there's no way this is... I'm just probably going to be super unstable now. Why isn't it going fast? We're on maximum speed. Maximum strength now. All right, you know what? I'm going to have this not be controlled by a logic gate. I'm going to have this be controlled by a direct input. And we're just going to do the same thing. I don't need a logic gate to control that. 2 seconds. Why does this feel way less, just way less fast than it used to be? All right, I'm going to make it shorter. Okay. Oh, almost. Whoa, that was almost perfect. That was a good one. I don't know, like going shorter makes it also go faster, but now we just have results all over the place. How are we supposed to get consistency in this type of shakiness? I really needed to reach that like event horizon point where it just loses all of its strength to the tractor beam. So it goes super far away, and then that's when the rotation should stop. All right, I'm going to have the magnet turn off at 5 seconds because I want to give it time to rubber band back towards us. And it's not working. I think instability has glitched its way into the system because look at the beam, the vertical beam. Do you see that disconnect in the middle? It actually wasn't as bad that time as it has been, but it starts to like just have a weird disconnect there. But I feel like I've got my timings down pretty good from when the magnet, or for when the rotation stops to when the magnet releases. I think that's a pretty good timing, a 1 second difference. Okay, that was just too much rotation there. Okay, I think I need to dial in the circumference now. And I'm gonna start deleting all of the extra blocks. Oh, there it goes by itself. Bad launch. You know what? I got a kind of crazy idea. I'm gonna save this for now because it's something. But my idea is, what if we change it to just be a much simpler sequence of events, but it's gonna be probably a lot harder to program because it's gonna rely even more on consistency. The more I say this stuff out loud, the worse this idea sounds. But what if we make it kind of like throwing a whip? So we're gonna have the weight start out in front of us or angled downwards to the ground, and the armor is gonna go back really, really quick so it throws the weight up in the air. So what it should do is if the arm stops up in the air, it should continue going against the tractor beam and then circle back around to then come out forwards. Kind of like throwing a whip. So that is the new idea. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so now the idea is it's going to rotate 90 degrees, no, 180 degrees, because we're actually starting it with it down by our side, up to the top. Hopefully that's gonna be, if it does that fast enough, I'm hoping it's gonna throw the weight away from the magnet. I've added more weight to it. And then it's just a matter of figuring out the delay of the magnet itself. I'm just gonna say 3 seconds for now. It's probably gonna be too long at this rate, but let's see what happens. All right, and go. Okay, and go. Okay, all right. There was potential there. 1.5 seconds. No, not the wobbles. Oh, we've caught the wobbles again. All right, well, I'm just gonna try it anyway. All right, let's just try again because we have different results every time. You see what I'm going for? That wasn't like perfect, but that was like on the right track. Okay, I think it needs to go back a little bit more. So I'm gonna change it from 180 to like 210. Nope. All right, I'm gonna lower the speed down and increase the length of everything pretty much. Oh, look at the attachment to the seat right there. See, like that's ruining everything right now. All right, well, let's remove that attachment and just put it right there. All right, but is it? It is not yet throwing it. I need the magnet to last a little bit longer. Here we go. Huh. All right, I got an even crazier idea. I'm gonna actually input some logic into this thing. Watch the arm carefully. The arm is programmed to only go to 210 degrees, which watch. So that is 210 degrees. That's where it is programmed to stop rotating. But because of the weight of the weight, it actually keeps dragging it down. So what I want it to do is when it gets to 210, I want it to immediately reverse directions. So it's gonna then pull, it's gonna add more force to the weight. And hopefully we are creating a magnet whip as a launcher mechanism. This is, I didn't really think this is where it was gonna go, but this is where we're at. All right, so now I've got to do the logics. So let me do a quick test. If I press number 1, output 1 to this, put it on toggle. All right, now 1. All right, 1 does go there. And then I want it to go to the 90-degree forward position to be its ending point. So then this actually has to be a positive input because this is trying to go back to 0. We don't want it to go back to 0. Let's drop the weight and give it a try. Goes back. Almost. All right, up and then forward. That's pretty good. Now, what does it do with a weight? Oh, that's weird. Let's double up the strength by duplicating it on the other side. There we go. Okay. Now we got more speed and way more stability. This could work. Oh, there's a big problem with it. Now it's in line with itself. It's gonna come back this way. Oh, unless it does that. If it goes on that angle, that's perfect. That was not intentional though. We're almost getting like a nice whip throw. Oh, look at how far it's going. Look at how far it's going. There's no aiming consistency, but that's what I was looking for. That's not it. Oh, this is so close to working like an actual magnet whip. All right, I think what needs to happen is this needs to go a little bit longer. I'm gonna go 1.5 seconds. So then this is delayed by 1.5. Let's just see how this feels. Oh, no, not good. I think 1.25. Whoa, that one was our closest to the exact motion that we wanted. Up. Oh, that was it. That was like exactly what it's like to throw a whip. That was amazing. That was amazing. I'm like so surprised at this even. I need to get a better view here. Let me just back up with the camera here. There we go. Okay, ready? Please work. Dang it. All right, if I face this way and I repair, I should repair facing that way. All right, good. Oh, it's not working anymore. There it is. Almost, almost. It needed to just come up a little bit. All right, here's another one. That was close. That was close. I think a little bit of timing adjustment is needed. It's so close. I think the magnet, is it too late or too early? Let's see. I think the magnet needs to wait like a fraction of a second longer before it releases. I don't know. Sometimes it needs longer, sometimes it needs shorter. Duration 2.25. Let's see how this feels. No, that's not it. I don't know, let's just go down to 1.75. That was pretty good. All right, now I'm gonna start getting our side view again. And you know what? Let's actually go up on top of this thing. All right, here we go. We got a nice clear sky behind us, so we'll be able to easily see without visual obstructions. So the goal is, you know the goal is to go up and then send it out straight as it flies back behind us and then comes back at us. So let's see if we can get this, a good shot of this. All right, I mean, it went out straight, but it did not look graceful on the way there. I wanted to do a nice loop like a whip. All right, up, behind. Oh, it's hitting the ground now. Up, behind, straight. Oh! I mean, it was a little bit of a boxy, like angular path rather than a rounded path, but we're getting pretty close. I think this is, I mean, there's no consistency at all. That one was even closer. The path, as far as the path goes, it just lacks strength that time. Yeah, we're not gonna get any consistency with this at all. That was almost looking great. So we just gotta keep doing a couple tries and see if we can just get some good shots here. So let's keep trying. Whoa, okay, that was a pretty decent one. That was it. That was the one right there. That looked great. Oh man, this is such a weird contraption with magnets, or tractor. I'm gonna keep calling them magnets, but you know, they're tractor beams. Man, is that, oh, that was a good one too. 2 in a row, all right. All right, one final test here. I know this is stupid. This is 50 kilograms, right? This is also 50 kilograms. So I'm just gonna swap this in here and we're gonna go on a ride. This is stupid. This is so stupid. There's no way this works, does it? Wait, it didn't work. When I press the button, it disconnects the logic too. I just think I need an extra seat over here. All right, but we're in the seat. All right, let's see if this works now. Oh, yes, this can work. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna swap it out for another seat that has a first-person camera because I want to see what this is like in first person. This is 50 kilograms. Ready? First person. Here it goes. I don't think first person's a good idea. I'm gonna try it again then, though, anyway. Whoa. Did we do it? Here, we actually kind of did it. I don't like first person though. I need to see what this is like in third person now. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm in the wrong seat. The logic doesn't work anymore. Something broke. It's the same creation and now it doesn't work. All right, I can't explain why it doesn't work, unfortunately. It's the same exact creation, but the logic seems to be broken now. But at least we got one first-person launch that was completely impossible to follow along with. And we did accomplish the main goal, was to actually create a projectile launcher using this weird magnet system. And I think we had some amazing success. We created a magnet whip, a magnetic whip launcher. No, that sounds like it launches whips. What do we call this thing? A magnetic projectile whip. A projectile magnetic whip. Maybe just magnet whip. I don't know. If you guys have a cooler name for it, let me know down in the comments below. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.